Hey everyone, Tin Man here, and I am back. I took about a week off as I was out of town, and so I've been going through a bit of Underlords withdrawal here. I know they made a big update as I've been gone, mainly adding this battle pass with some sweet challenges and cosmetics, so that's always good to see. Let's hop into a game and shake some of the rust off. Oh, I almost clicked on tutorial. They swapped the position of multiplayer. Why would they do that? I don't know. That's going to take some muscle memory to overcome here. I do know that they're planning a big balance patch later this week, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that shakes up the meta. That should be out in the next couple of days. But in the meantime, I do plan on trying to make some more Underlords content, trying to get on more daily videos, if I can manage that. I know I've been kind of putting out 2 or 3 a week, and let's see if we can step that up to, I don't know, 6 or 7 a week. Really taking a little bit to find a match here. I guess I'm up in Big Boss 4, not quite up to Lord of Whitespire yet, but with any luck I can get there sooner rather than later. There we go. Now the game's about to start. Sweet. And, alright, so there's at least one Lord of Whitespire in the game, and we're not the highest rated person, so that's nice. Means we have a good chance to gain some elo here. So what do I want? I think Tiny is one of the best, if not the best, one-cost unit in the game, just because his ability to have like an AoE stun effect is really powerful pretty much in every composition. He also goes into a lot of different compositions, where somebody like Bloodseeker really only goes into assassins. Clockwork doesn't really go into anything. Tusk is a little bit more flexible, but still kind of a warrior base. Whereas Tiny can go into warriors, he can go into mages with the primordial buff, and is just a generally good unit all around. So let's see what we pick up here in round 1. Embarrassment of Riches, one of the best first items, as it will increase the value of all of the rest of our item rounds, as we'll get a couple more options. So yeah, this is probably the ideal turn 1 start. Here we do not get 2 more Tinies, we get 2 Bat Riders instead. I'm always a big fan of picking up pairs, so let's pick up a pair of Bat Riders. Bat Rider's a pretty good unit on his own. Doesn't really matter our positioning here in this opening couple rounds, so we'll just put them just wherever. Yeah, I always like picking up pairs of units. Getting anything up to 2-star is very valuable early on, and it doesn't matter if it's a Bat Rider, if it's an Ogre Magi, or if it's Tiny, one of the better 2-star units. Any 2-star units is good. Alright, so now we're looking for, well, something like Smuggler would be great here if we could get it to get really great items later on in the game. Blink Dagger, Claymore, Tranquil Boots, not so much. I'm not a big fan of Soul-Sucking Siphon. I think Warlocks are a little bit overrated. I think I'll just pick up the Claymore. Blink Dagger with Tiny is a kind of fun combo, but not necessarily the best thing you could be doing. Here I want to pick up, well, I know I said I like pairs, right? But Bloodseeker is a pretty bad pair. I think, I don't know. I think I'm going to pick up Morphling to get the primordial buff here. Pick up 1 Bloodseeker. I don't know if that's right. Beastmaster is really good. Hunter. Witch Doctor is a good troll. Maybe I'll actually just sell off this Morphling. The primordial buff isn't that great. Sell that off to get the pair of Bloodseekers here. Maybe that is better. I've just been talking all about the pairs, and let's actually, ooh, Age of Chivalry, sweet. So we're gonna play knights. Okay, so I'm actually gonna sell one off and buy trolls, so we can play troll knights. Age of Chivalry is not quite as good as the, troll global item, but it's still quite good. Here we're gonna pick up pairs of all these. Slightly regretting not keeping the pair of Bloodseekers, but It's all right. We've got pairs of all kinds of trolls, and now, I mean, we're not locked into troll knights, but we have a heavy draw towards them, as we already have 3 pairs of trolls. We just need actual troll warlord, and we've got our good Age of Chivalry, which is a pretty decent item. Oh no, Bat Rider, come on, finish the job, man. At least kill off something. All right, so we take a couple points of damage, whatever. Actually, who has the higher attack speed here? Bat Rider actually has a higher attack speed than Witch Doctor. I should put the Claymore on whoever has a higher attack speed. Ooh, Shadow Shaman. Hello. Shadow Shaman has a lower attack speed, right? Yeah. I'll still put it on Bat Rider then. And I think a Timber Saw may just be better than a Tiny. Just straight up, I mean, 800 health versus 650. Just as a 2-cost unit, he's going to, on average, be better. Did not really want to level up because we did not win. And I don't think we have a particularly strong composition that's going to be able to win, you know, keep a winning streak going. We may win the game, may win any given round, but I don't feel like super confident that we're going to beat everybody and keep a win streak. So I'd rather try to grab extra gold here for interest. I mean, not this turn, but we're trying to save up our gold. I don't want to spend 5 gold trying to level up and then not keep a win streak going. So I'm just going to play for the more consistent, try to grab interest. We did pick up the Wind Ranger, as she's just a very good unit. Not necessarily into this composition, but just as a general matter. Okay, here's where I think I get aggressive. Now, this pack is pretty bad. There's nothing really for me. So you know what I'm going to do? We've got 5 gold. I'm just going to sell off these units for interest here. We get up to 10. Just grab interest. And I mean, we can buy these once the combat starts here, although I'm not thrilled about them really in any situation. So let's just buy them all. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard and see what everyone else is playing. I think we're going to lose this pretty easily, yeah. Oh, they changed the scoreboard. They condensed it a little bit. Nice. So, what do we got here? Got a couple people on Druids, 1 other person on Knights. Oh, wait, no, that's... Wait, where am I? 2 people on Knights. No one else has Trolls yet. That's alright. Okay. Knights can really support 2 to 3 players. So we'll see if one of them bails out here. Oh gosh, 3 people now have it, and I'm trying to grab them. Okay, maybe this is not the greatest situation to be in, so we can grab a tier 2 Warlock. Sure. 2-star Warlock. And then you sell off for interest. So you can sell off Sand King and Morphling, since we're not going to play those ones for sure. I'm not going to play Assassins here. And as long as we just keep grabbing interest, we should be fine. And now we get, I guess we get the Warlock bonus. So that's kind of nice. If they don't just instantly die. Man, my guys are getting picked apart here. That's alright. We're grabbing interest. Pretty much no one else is. I guess 2 other people are. But we're gonna generate a gold advantage here. I think we can even sell up to 20 next turn because we've got 5 gold here to sell. Yeah. We can sell up to 20. I'm greedy. I like selling off for interest. Let's sell these 2. And then once combat starts, we'll buy like everybody on offer here. And does this still make sense, this formation? Arguably I should probably just move off to a corner. I should move like this whole formation like off to the right. the logic there is to try to focus fire down single targets rather than kind of spreading my damage evenly, you know, in the middle here. But that didn't really work out. I didn't have time to really make that adjustment. Well, let's buy everybody. I want to buy that Luna for sure. Ouch, we took a bunch from Lone Druid creating a Spirit Bear. That was unfortunate. Alright, so we're in last place on a health total, but it's still early, and I'm not going to be overly concerned here. We do naturally level up, so I get to put the Luna in. Ooh, hello. Bat Rider and Witch Doctor. Nice. Alright, so let's kind of do a little something like this. And then let's move the sword over to Luna and sell off Sniper and Ogre and Axe to grab interest, and then we buy Luna once interest locks in. And these units over on the right I'm not thrilled about having. I may play Pudge as a short-term Heartless buff if I grab an Abaddon. So I'm more likely to play him than I am to play Crystal Maiden or Enchantress. And it looks like we're going to end our losing streak. Nice. Getting the second Knight's really important too for Age of Chivalry to really kind of solidify, you know, would take a lot less damage because we get a second Knight to give themselves damage reduction, but then also to give an extra 10% reduction all around. So really great stuff there. Alright, a Chaos Knight and a Bat Rider. So I do want those. And 2, 3. Oh, I think I messed up. If I just sold off all my units before buying those units, before buying Chaos Knight Bat Rider, I would have had interest. So I think I missed a gold there. Right, basically if I'd sold off Chaos Knight, Bat Rider, Pudge, Puck, Crystal Maiden, and Enchantress, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 gold, yeah, I would have had 30 gold. So I didn't count, and I just bought too quickly. But, okay, so maybe I miss a point of interest. Hopefully it does not come back to bite me. Our composition's quite strong now, though, that we got a bunch of upgrades. Really looking for Coordinated Assault, or I don't know, really a lot of items would be pretty good here. There are a lot of good options. Knights are not really reliant on having lots of items, but they certainly have good options for every type of item. Ew. I think you take like Brooch of the Aggressor. That's a good item, right? Unfortunately, Aegis the Immortal did get reworked, and I'm not really sure how good it is. And obviously completing the cycle is not something I wanted. And well, what else was the option? Octarine Essence. Octarine Essence is actually decent in like a more Warlock focused build with Necrophos. But Brooch of the Aggressor is just generically really good because anybody it goes on just gets to cast their ability really quick. So, big fan of Brooch of the Aggressor. It's particularly good on units like Kunkka or Medusa or Tidehunter, kind of units that have big crowd control abilities. Witch Doctor almost fits that role. He does have a crowd control ability. His ability does stun, and kind of in an AoE fashion, it hits multiple targets. But yeah, that's not as big of an impact as somebody like Kunkka or Tidehunter. So I do think my build is now like really strong because we've hit so many upgrades. Like we have a full 2-star board somehow. And so with that, I'm kind of thinking next round when we get up to 4 of 8, we're going to level up. And I don't know, put Chaos Knight in. I'm going to pick up the Shatter Shamans. Shatter Shaman's a really weak troll, but you gotta play all 4 trolls if you want to play trolls. So you don't have much option there. And so might as well try to get him to 3-star if you're gonna have to play him. And he only cost 1 gold, so it's pretty cheap to get him up to 3-star compared to somebody like Luna, Chaos Knight, certainly more than Abaddon or Omni Knight. So yeah, I'm actually just going to level up right now so that next turn I'll just naturally tick up. And then basically I get to... These odds will increase. These odds for tier 1, tier 2, 3, 4 units. I'll have a higher chance of getting the tier 4 units, which is important because I really, really, really need Troll Warlord, who's a 4-cost unit. We did not get we did get a Necrophos, which I am all about Necrophos here. Well, actually, I'm not about him just yet. I'm going to put in Chaos Knight. Just add an extra knight. I'm going to put him kind of up front here. So that... And move up Bat Rider. So that I kind of better distribute the knight's shield. And so that hopefully Chaos Knight doesn't move too far away from a knight. Like Bat Rider or Luna. And then after combat starts, that's when we'll buy Necrophos and Pudge. And I guess we have an extra bench spot, so we'll pick up Puck. In case we end up with dragons. Dragon Knight, specifically. And Pudge is not my top pick. But he would go well. Actually, would 1-star Pudge and Necrophos be better than Shadow Shaman and Warlock? I don't know. That's close. If they were 2-star, definitely. If it was a 2-star Pudge, definitely. At 1-star, I'm not really sure. Because I can replace these two. Oh my gosh, there's the Troll Warlord. Alright, forget anything I was saying. We're taking Troll Warlord. He's going in here. Get that guy out of here. That Chaos Knight just to the bench. And yeah, so we've got our composition together. Can I sell off? I cannot sell off 9 gold worth because I could sell off Puck and Pudge, but that's only 6 gold between those 3. So we won't do that. So wow, we got the Troll Warlord. That was sweet. Will it be enough? This guy's got Lone Druid and Treant, both at 2-star due to the Druid ability. And completing the cycle? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no wonder this guy's undefeated. Or not undefeated, but first place. And yet... Oh, we almost had him! You can't see it because these things are in the way, but this Drow Ranger's at 200 health. Oh my goodness. That is... daggers. That's... just rubs it in. Well, hey, we're in great shape. We got our Troll Warlord. We got our Warlocks. It's the creep rounds. Let's just flippy floppy this formation. It doesn't really matter against the wolves. We should beat them no problem. We've got 50 gold. We've got a really good setup here. Now we're just really looking to replace Warlock with Necrophos plus an Undead, preferably Abaddon, at level 7. And then at level 8, when we get there, we'll throw in another Knight, Chaos Knight ideally, to get 4 Knight bonus. Alright, so we beat the wolves. Now we'll take this extra time here while everyone else is fighting the wolves to rearrange our formation. I still kind of like this side formation. You do want to be stacked up as knights, and since both of our knights are ranged, by organizing them like this, basically maximizes the chance that everybody is right next to it. And here we pick up a Mask of Madness. Nice. Mask of Madness great on Luna and Troll Warlord. Actually, it's probably better on Troll Warlord, because Troll Warlord, the faster his attack speed is, the more attacks he gets, the more he gets his stacks, which means he gets more attack speed. It's exponential, right? The faster you get your attacks, the faster you get attack speed, which is a positive feedback loop. So it's worth more on somebody who ramps up. Same with like Slark. it's better on Slark than it is on somebody like Phantom Assassin in their respective builds. So, sweet. Everything going pretty well. We are climbing up. We are up to 3rd place in life total standings. That one person who we just barely lost to is still ahead of us and is still basically undefeated. I think I'm just going to buy this Warlock. I'm not really going to play a 3-star Warlock, but... And then I'm just going to put my extra gold into leveling up here so that we'll just naturally tick up, and we're trying to get Troll Warlord to 2-star. And I think we've got a good game plan here. We can... Yeah, once we level up, we'll replace Warlock with Necrophos and Pudge to get the Heartless bonus. Yeah, so we level up Necrophos and Pudge. We keep the Warlock bonus by doing it this way. And I think we're strong enough that I can just level up. I don't need to reroll here. I got plenty of life total. I don't need to reroll until I hit level 8. So let's just pump our excess gold. Into levels here, we've got the Heartless buff now, so that will reduce their armor, which massively amplifies our physical damage, and we just shred them. Of course, we're looking to replace Pudge with Abaddon just for the Knight's bonus. I actually want to move... do I want to move anybody? Nah, Necrophos is fine here, I think. The position gets a little bit awkward because you want so many things to be adjacent to each other in this kind of build, especially if you have coordinated assault with the troll buff. You want trolls next to everybody, and then you want knights next to everybody, and it gets a bit of a mess of like where should things go. But Necrophos is kind of fine to be kind of frontliney, kind of like in the line of fire, because the more damage he takes, the faster he gets his ability off, and his ability heals, so that's nice. And you kind of want this ability to just get off right away. And he's got enough health total that he probably won't get burst down before he gets his cast off. Nothing is really interesting here, so I'm just going to continue pumping my gold in to leveling up, and then we should be good. Get up to level 8 next round? If I really want to. I don't know if I really want to. Uh-oh. Isn't that good? Or is it? Luna's still alive. That probably means we win. Nice. Yes. Alright, sweet. We got him. Do I want to level up next round? Yeah, let's do it. Well, I guess I do it right now so that I roll on the higher table, but then I'll be able to sell off to get back up to 50 gold interest. Wait, I just got there because of the win streak. Right. I just put in the Chaos Knight, and I'm going to move it like this so that the knights are all together. And Necrophos is still fine in this spot. He won't take as much damage as he would have previously because everybody on this left side won't aggro onto him. They'll hopefully aggro onto Pudge first. But that's still fine. I'm fine with this formation. Okay, up against a mage composition here. Mage dragons, but I think we should be alright. And now we want to buy a lot of things here. Buy the Chaos Knight, buy the Bat Rider, sell off these Warlocks, buy Witch Doctor, Alchemist, because it's kind of a free roll. I don't really think I'm going to play Alchemist. At the very least, I won't play Alchemist until like a 10th unit when I want to add in 2 more Warlocks. Or maybe a 9th unit even. But I probably would just want to add like extra knights rather than more warlocks. Extra knights would do better with our Age of Chivalry item, and yeah, that would probably just be better overall. So I'm going to sell off Alchemist here for the extra Witch Doctor. We're just going to try for 3 stars on the trolls because 3 stars are sweet. And we're still looking to replace Pudge with Abaddon, but in the meantime, Pudge does a reasonable job. And we'll just keep our eyes open for that. So now we're going to spend a lot of our gold here on rerolls. We've gotten, I'll say, a little bit lucky finding that Troll Warlord early, but we've been able to successfully leverage that into a high life total, good gold situation, and now we can start to spend that excess to make sure we keep winning. What do we got here? Sacred Relic and Vanguard are probably the two best. I think I need more. I think I'm more interested in damage than I'm interested in saving me, because I've got the troll buff so that all of my attack damage is basically amplified. You know, everybody has bonus attack speed, so the more attack damage you have, it's kind of more valuable. And now we're just rerolling. There's our Abaddon. So I'm going to sell off Pudge. We're never going to play Pudge again. Buy a Chaos Knight. I'm just going to reroll down to like 50 gold here. Okay. I'll wait for interest to lock in. And buy these two. Sweet, so we're well on our way to 3 stars on all these guys, which is probably ideal rather than trying to level up too much more, because in order to really reap the benefits of another level up, let's take a look at our synergies again. See, we have no... This is a really good 8-unit composition, and there really is not a lot that's beneficial to go up to 9 here. We're actually still getting beat here. Oh, yikes. Ooh, that hurt. As you see, we have no like low-hanging synergies. All of our uncompleted alliances are like 2 away from being completed. So we're not really interested in trying to ever complete Warrior or Elusive or Shaman. What we're really interested in completing is the, well, 2 stars on everybody. And then we're interested in completing either the Knights up to 6 or Heartless, or not Heartless, sorry, Warlock probably up to 4. But first things first, we want to get 2 stars on our whole board. Actually gonna like, oh, I wanted to swap Luna and Witch Doctor here, just to hopefully better keep the knights together. But this works. Yeah, I think, oh no, we do lose this. Oh boy. That hurts. Well, let's buy this Troll Warlord before we forget. Alright, do I need to readjust? Do I need to like move to the middle? Does that help me? I don't know that it does. Something like this. Helps me to better kind of distribute our damage, so we're not spending a lot of time walking around. I kind of want that Enigma and the Dragon Knight. Alright, I'm going to ditch on this 3-star Shadow Shaman. I think it's the lowest impact of the 3 stars I'm currently progressing towards. And we're going to pick up this Enigma and the Dragon Knight once interest locks in. So these go towards opposite ideas, right? One picks up the Warlock buff when we get to level 10, and the other picks up the Knight's buff. So it's really kind of a... I think the Knight's buff is better, personally, but Enigma's a very good unit, so it's kind of a close call. Oh boy. How are we on a losing streak all of a sudden? We finally get our like composition together, and we're starting to reroll, and now we're starting to lose by a lot. I think if we just get our upgrades on Troll Warlord and Abaddon, we should be alright. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... We're just gonna go for the Knights if we do go up to 10. Question is, when do I start rerolling down below 50? I don't think it's just yet. I think it's soon. But I think we got a little bit of time. I think once we drop below 40, we'll do that. Uh-oh. Man, we just got crushed there. What is going on? Alright, so let's look at the texture of the table. So there's a lot of people down kind of in the dumps, I'll say, at the sub 20 health total. So they're all probably aggressively rerolling. Look at how low their gold totals are. That means there's some really strong builds out there at this exact moment. The people who are rerolling a lot have spent a lot of gold. There's also the one person who's very high in life total, who presumably also has very strong composition. And if my goal here is to just assure top 4 finish, I should probably be rerolling very aggressively down to, say, 30 gold every round, just to try to beat out these bottom 4 players. But if I'm trying to hold on for like a victory, like trying to win first place, I may need to play more greedy and try to build up our gold and level up to 10. What do I play for? Honestly, I think I just play for a top finish. I think we have a strong composition. I think I should reroll a lot here. I think that's probably best. Ooh, Moon Shard. Actually, no. I think I might want Wicked Intent. There's a lot of people who have good healing. And this will reduce it by quite a bit. I don't know. Moon Shard's really good, but I'm thinking I already have a Mask of Madness on my Troll Warlord who I'd want to put the Moon Shard on anyway. So like I have a good item on him. Moon Shard's definitely better, but it's not like night and day difference. I want that Bat Rider. Do I have enough time for this? I don't. I'll pick it up after the round. Yeah, there's a lot of people on Knights. 3. I probably should reroll more. And maybe I should have kept. Maybe I should have grabbed that Moon Shard instead. Oh boy. Yep, need to reroll a lot. Alright, that's me playing too greedy. I'm taking way too much. Can I level up to 9 first? That doesn't really help me much, does it? I guess it increases my odds of Necrophos and Troll Warlords. So maybe that's worthwhile. Alright, let's do that. Put another Chaos Knight in. Buy this guy. Ooh, 3-star Witch Doctor. And I can pick up the Omni Knight. I don't know if this is necessarily that we win these rounds yet. We'll see. Somehow we're on a pretty big losing streak, and just luckily everyone else is, well, the bottom players are still falling out, so that's nice. Are we gonna take 1 million again? Yes. What the heck? Wow. 9 damage again. Uh-oh. I didn't think we were that weak. I really didn't. Actually, I could get rid of the Heartless buff to get up to 6 Knights. I don't know. Let's just reroll. Reroll down to 0, essentially. Okay, you know what? I am in, I think. Get rid of the Heartless and Warlock buff for 6 Knight buff. And then hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, especially now with the 2-star Dragon Knight. I still don't have 2-star Troll Warlord, which is really hurting things. He was supposed to be a big damage carry, but he's not really holding up that end of the bargain. But 6 Knight buff is just keeping everybody up. Look how low health total everybody is. So without that buff, we would not. I think we'd lose this round. Okay, so we've outlasted at least 3 people, and we're above a 4th. It's really unfortunate because we had such a great start. I was really thinking we were gonna cruise to an easy top 3, and then that Bit of losing streak really kind of caught me off guard a little bit, I'll say. I'm still just re-rolling because like one bad round and I'm out. I do not want to like die with money in my pocket. I don't think we're ever going to get up to level 10. Really don't. I'd really just rather find Troll Warlord and I'd rather just find a Troll Warlord and an Omni Knight. Call it a day. If we can find those 2 to 2-star, then like, and that's like probably all we're gonna get out of this build. We're never gonna do much more than that. So I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until we find those, and maybe Chaos Knight, Bat Rider as well. There's a chance of that. It seems like everyone from 2nd down to 5th is really evenly matched. I mean, we're very close in life total at least. So I really don't think 1st place is realistic here. They're just too far ahead. Actually, that's who we just played against. Maybe it is. Maybe it is realistic. But in any case, it's creep round. Let's just beat up these creeps. Hopefully find... I still kind of think maybe I should have grabbed that Moon Shard instead. I don't know. I was looking at the 1st place person with their Druid buff. And they're completing the cycle, and I thought, okay, they got a lot of healing. I want to stop that in the Warlocks. But maybe that was kind of too ambitious, too cute. Maybe it was just better to grab a Moon Shard, and that would have been better damage output anyway. Because not everyone else is healing, are they? I'll check here in a second. Ooh, this is a good set of items to choose from. Daedalus, Refresh Orb. I don't have anybody who's great with Refresh Orb in this composition, so let's just pick up the Daedalus. I don't have enough time or life total to make higher class of criminal work for me. It's a really good item, but it's not... that's better when in a longer game. Alright, so we've got our Daedalus. That's going to go on Luna. Sacred Relic can go over on Chaos Knight because he takes good advantage of it with the Demon passive. And we got our Troll Warlord. So things are looking up. Things are looking up. Let's see if they look up enough to beat this guy. With double Dragon Knight 2 and the Dragon Alliance. So yeah, that's not good. I think we're dead here. We dead here? No, come on. What? What? 5th place? That's absurd. I don't know about that. I think this composition is really strong, but let's take a look at everybody else, what they all had, and spectate. Yeah, that is rough. That is rough. There was 3 people going knights, so like we kind of struggled to get all of our knights up to 2-star or 3-star. Double Dragon Knight with the Dragon Alliance, one with a Daedalus, and the Kunkka. Yeah. Man, everyone else has really good comps. Ours was fine. Wasn't that amazing. Alright, well, we were rusty. We had to shake off some rust here. And it's fun. You know, we didn't D-rank, so that's nice. And I really... still think that knights are quite strong, but we'll see how the upcoming balance patch, which should be coming out in the next couple days here, will affect the meta. Very close game. We could have easily been, you know, top 3 if the pairings had just lined up slightly differently. Oh well. Good game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and make sure you keep up to date. I will hopefully be putting out more close to daily videos for Dota Underlords. Thanks for watching. See you next time.